ऐसा बहुत बार हुआ है actually. In fact, I was kind of done with television. I was like, this is never gonna happen. I think 3 times I was finalized for some particular show. I don't even remember the names or the channels, but मुझे बोला कि we are locking you, and the next day I heard that someone known has replaced. So whenever there's an issue, I always call my parents. They are here and they keep coming, to see me, or I keep going back to Jaipur. So yeah, actually this happened 2 3 times, but because people are asking your कि आपका Instagram handle भेजो. But I'm like, that is new. That is something new. No one does that. I mean, if you want to ask me, you can just send me a script. I can make that audition. That still works. But what is Instagram profile? उससे क्या होगा? Every 9, 10 a.m. my mom gives me a call. Get up, go ahead, tell me a schedule. And in the sweetest way possible. Not that, she's strict. She is my best friend.
Hello and welcome, Akash, to ETimes TV.
Thank you
This is
so
Suparna.
much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है.
Or how is work? How is going to work every day feels like?
It's been good. अभी since a while मेरे शो में मैं इतना नहीं कर रहा हूँ because I've been doing some other work जो बहुत जल्दी रिलीज होने वाला है. So I'm excited about the new projects coming up.
So shifting gears from TV, is that what you are hinting at?
No, not really. I am still doing Simar. Actually, जब से मेरे कैरेक्टर गगन की शादी हुई थी अदिति से, उसके बाद से there were some new entries. धामी की एंट्री हुई, तो we were on hold for a while. So तब से हमने शूट नहीं किया. It's been quite a time now, and I was in Kashmir, I was in Himachal, then I was shooting here in Mumbai again for something else. And now I have heard that our track is coming back. So I'll be shooting for Simar again in a few days now.
And how does it feel being part of Sasural Simar Ka? It's a big brand now. It's a popular franchisee. So how does it feel being part of the show?
It has been an amazing journey. I have been lucky enough that I got a part. I got such a wonderful team. Trust me on this when I say, मैं बिल्कुल भी कभी मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगता while I'm shooting कि shoot पे जाना है, because our team, the cast is fantastic. From Radhika, Tanya, Jayati ma'am, Karan bhai, Avinash, everyone, Shubhanshi, मेरे opposite में Aditi play कर रही हैं. Everyone, they're just fantastic. Lovely human beings, lovely co-actors, and we actually live like a family there. Though on screen we were rivals. In fact, I had a very major issue with their family, but now I have been married.
So how is the bond off screen with them?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the bond is so good. I mean, it happens every time we meet. We are like, this is so good. I haven't been missing my family home because I have a family here as well now.
And also, like, we had seen you in Kasautii and being part of 2 popular shows like Kasautii Ka revamp show, now Sasural. How does it feel being part of the industry?
I was very young when I came to Mumbai, and all the dreams and everything. It was a dream come true for me when I got, as a debut, when I got this opportunity to play in Kasautii Zindagii Kay and my first show in Balaji. So it was like a huge deal for me. And I remember my parents, it was like peak COVID, and there were no flights, no trains available. And I told my parents that, this is happening, and they are calling me, though दिन में shoot है. So they're like, we are not letting you go. Outside, it's very risky, and I don't think it's safe to even go out. And we were very, we were taking all the precautions. So my parents were like, okay, if we are going, तो हम सब चलेंगे. So my parents, मैं साथ में, we went by road and all day night we drove and reached in Mumbai and we started shooting. So it was again, I mean, I was not getting this insight that I'm doing this. This is happening. Even when I saw myself on screen for the first time, and I was like, is this real? Was I not in Jaipur day before? So yeah, it has been a hell of a journey, and I hope और अच्छा काम आए. So let's see. Let's hope for the best.
So first time shooting for a TV show and then seeing yourself on screen, how was that moment? What sort of compliments did you get from your family, friends? How was that moment for you?
I remember that day. It was like all my family, my friends, everyone. They called me and they were like, "We saw you on screen. You were great. We love the show. We are gonna watch it every day now." And I was still processing it. And thank you so much. It was like a birthday. That was a birthday for me. And I'm just saying thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. And it was amazing. I was not. There's a feeling that sometimes you get there and then you're like, did this really happen? And what I just said is while I was watching it, and in fact I was working out at home because there were no gyms open then, and I was working out and my parents just because I was not sure when it's gonna telecast, like my scene, my entry and everything, and they were watching it and I was like, yeah, this is it, but is this true?
I mean, हर एक्टर के लाइफ में ऐसा मोमेंट आता है, like many actors have said that they have faced rejection at the last moment, 5 minutes पहले replace हो जाना. And COVID के time में when you got the show, when you came for shooting, were there any apprehensions कि ये होगा असलियत में या नहीं?
ऐसा बहुत बार हुआ है actually. In fact, I was kind of done with television. I was like, this is never gonna happen. I think 3 times I was finalized for some particular show. I don't even remember the names or the channels, but मुझे बोला कि we are locking you, and the next day I heard that someone known has replaced me, and this happened thrice, and then I was like, okay, this is wrong. They should give me a chance, and I should be there. And when everything got finalized, why is this happening? Even promo तक shoot किया था मैंने एक show का, but everything got cancelled and they got a new actor for that. So all this happened. That's why I'm telling you that it was like I was still not accepting the fact that this is happening.
So like जयपुर से मुंबई का सफर, how did that happen for you? When did you start thinking कि मैं मुंबई आऊँगा, actor बनूँगा?
So I started doing theatre after my 12th, and there were no plans as such for Mumbai, but I enjoyed that 1 year so much in theatre, and I was just loving what I was doing. I was going to the theatre every day, rehearsing every day, reading new scripts, and performing in an audience of 1,000, 2,000. So that I was just loving that. And after a while, it just came to me that this is what I want to do, and I think if I have to do this, then I have to go to Mumbai. And thanks to my parents, they have always been supportive of what I want and what I want to do. There were no pressures from them कि no, you can't do that. They were always like, follow your passion. If you think you can do this, go ahead. We are with you. So wherever I've reached, wherever I might go, my parents, hands down, they have been my back support, my strength, my everything.
And Mumbai में आके, like being new in Mumbai, looking out for work, going to auditions, how was that journey for you?
It was a very hectic. I remember back then, I think 6-7 months straight, I gave auditions every day. I was giving 5 to 6 auditions, going from Aram Nagar to Malad and Warsaw, like knocking on the doors, asking them, "Are there any auditions going on? Can I give an introduction? Can I do this character? What he was doing?" Just asking them कि कुछ चल रहा है क्या, कुछ काम है क्या हमारे लिए. And after, I remember, I think ये मैंने पहले भी कहा है, 6-7 months after that, there was a breakdown when I was like, yeah, I'm doing my 100%. It's not that I'm not trying. Then why is not happening? Not a single callback. I gave the audition, done, but nothing after that. So 6-7 months, I was one night after my gym, after giving auditions again, I was just talking to my mom and I almost cried, saying that I think I should come back. 6-7 महीने हो गए हैं और कुछ भी नहीं हुआ है. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं कुछ कर ही नहीं रहा हूँ. I'm trying, but it's not happening. And that very night, I think around 9:30, 10 p.m., I got a call back for a commercial का मैंने audition दिया था, saying कि परसों shoot कर रहे हैं, you gave this audition and we liked you, so we'll be shooting day after. And I literally started dancing. I was like, okay, this is a sign. And I shouldn't be going. And I should continue with what I'm doing. It's just, you have to be patient and it's gonna happen. So, yeah. I remember that night very well because I remember I was dancing alone in the apartment. And then I called my mom and I told her, okay, mom, मैं परसों shoot कर रहा हूँ.
I mean, coming from another city, finding a place to stay, it's not easy in Mumbai. Many actors complain कि bachelors को घर नहीं देते. Also, like along with finding a new show, it's also struggle to maintain yourself in Mumbai. What difficulties did you face?
Again, as I said, my parents have been there for me all the time. Like when I shift apartments, if I'm shifting, if I'm like right now, we were looking for a new place again, and my parents were here. And when my parents are here, there's a sense of relief that now everything's gonna happen. They are here for me. If they need me, I'm there for them. So there's a sense of comfort, a relief that So whenever there's an issue, I always call my parents. They are here and they keep coming, to see me, or I keep going back to Jaipur. So yeah, every day I usually talk to my mom, my dad. That happens every day. And I'm a mama's boy, not ashamed, and I tell her every single thing. Every single thing.
Tell us a bit about your schooling and studies. How were you as a kid? Like, were you a studious kid or a naughty kid?
I was not a studious kid. I was kind of average in studies. I wouldn't say I was too bad. I think I failed in maths in my 10th standard, and I gave a retest. And then I gave a retest again. And then my maths teacher told me that, Beta Akash, please, 11th में maths मत लेना. मैं पास कर रही हूँ लेकिन maths मत लेना. I was like, मैम बिल्कुल भी नहीं लूंगा, आप टेंशन मत लो. I know myself. I know I'm not gonna do good in maths, so I'm not gonna take maths. And she just passed me. I'm sure कुछ तो हुआ होगा. But yeah, I was not studious, but I usually used to pass in every subject except maths. And हम शैतानी करते थे, but it was always in groups. I was never that, I was kind of so just innocent, and when the teachers are around, and as soon the teacher leaves, I'm not the naughty one, but I used to accompany the naughty kids. Okay, let's do that, let's do this. I'm like, yes, let's do that. So we used to do that. We had a huge group of friends, and they all were the naughty ones.
And how was college life? What did you study?
I did college from here only. Like as soon as I came to Mumbai, I did my BA, and I did the correspondence because I wanted to explore more of this industry. So auditions all day and study during the nights. So I did correspondence because I think that if I go to college, I would be making new friends. I might be जितना मैंने स्कूल में टाइम वेस्ट किया है, मैं यहाँ पे आके भी करता. मैंने फिर भी किया, लेकिन इतना नहीं किया जितना मैं कॉलेज में रह के करता. So I thought correspondence is a better deal for me, and I went through that.
Akash, I would like to ask you, like the entertainment business is very insecure at times. It doesn't work out for actors always. You need to constantly maintain a lifestyle, and it's very important to stay grounded and down to earth. Being part of the industry, how do you maintain that balance, not lose my mind in the glamour and social life?
I think this is person to person. Uh, the people I have met in the industry, जितना मैं मिला हूँ, जितना मैंने काम किया है, actually I have never met anyone like that. It could be that I'm working with them, इसलिए मेरे साथ ऐसा नहीं हुआ है. But I have always been myself. I think everyone is equal. So I never differentiate between people, caste, gender, sex, anything. And this is very person to person. So I have been since I don't differentiate. I always like even if someone comes to me, I always react the same way. जितने वो excited होता है मैं हो जाता हूँ. If you want to click a picture, let's click a picture. So that they are eased up.
So you always have your parents with you and their support. Like what keeps you inspired at work?
Yes, my parents for sure. My mom, she calls me every morning. She asks me what's my schedule like. So I can't make that up. I actually have to tell her कि माँ आज shoot पे है, आज ये shoot कर रहा हूँ. In fact, she even asked me कि scene क्या है. Sometimes because she follows the show, she has been following everything that I've been doing. कि आज ये music video है, आज ये है. So it's just my parents that and they keep motivating me, sending me every morning. My mom and dad, they both send me quotes, very inspirational quotes from their phones. They send me something different, totally different, but that actually inspires me early in the morning. And every 9-10 a.m. my mom gives me a call. Get up, go ahead, tell me your schedule. And in the sweetest way possible. Not that she's strict. She is my best friend. And she just asks me क्या है, ये करना है, वो करना है. Go to the gym, do that. As I said, I'm mama's boy. And I do listen to her as well. From my work to my food to everything.
Do you also discuss girls with your family and your parents?
Absolutely. My mom is like, अभी काम पे फोकस कर, लड़कियों पे नहीं. I'm like, okay ma.
Talking about social media, like you have a fan following, and how does it feel? As an actor, you get fan edits. How does that fan moment feel for you?
You see, usually, I started working when it was COVID. So, and in Mumbai, there are people who watch, but Mumbai is huge, and we hardly go out to places. But whenever I'm going to Jaipur, I remember I went to Pushkar with some of my friends just to roam around Ajmer, Pushkar. There, the audience, they just, suddenly this happened. This happened twice, thrice with me. Whenever I'm out of town, not in Mumbai, but somewhere north, जहाँ पे shows ज़्यादा देखते हैं, TV ज़्यादा देखते हैं. There, they just recognize me either from Kasautii or from Simar, and they don't know my name exactly, but they're like Gagan. And abhi this happened in Kashmir to, I think they were schoolgirls, and they just came to me and they were like, "आप कौशिक हो ना कसौटी के?" And I was like, "Yes." Like, हम आपके साथ एक picture click कर लें? And like, please. And they were very sweet. And so these things, as I told you, I'm very down to earth to everyone, anyone. So even I'm like, I never say no to, even if it's a crowd of 100. I remember this happened in Pushkar. Some girls, school girls, they came. Kisi ka birthday tha, and we just went to a restaurant. One girl recognized me, and then their moms, then their dads. So there was a huge crowd, and my friends were just waiting, like, finish it off. What are you doing? I'm like, Arey, they want to click a picture. What's the big deal? So I appreciate the love that they give, and I will always do that, because I think love is never enough, and जितना आपको मिलेगा उतना आप दोगे.
Talking about our characters, Kaushik and Cookie's chemistry was so loved in Kasautii. and we have seen your videos on social media with Aditi. How is the bond with her?
Uh, so I'll tell you honestly, okay? Aditi, Ashish, and I, we both entered the show together. In fact, Aditi was already there, and Ashish और मैं पहली बार आए थे, and we had the best bond there because we were new, and we used to share one vanity, as in three doors vanity. And I remember we used to open the partitions, and we used to make it a big vanity and sub while makeup, while getting ready, while everything. We just used to talk to each other, and we had the best chemistry. We used to play guitar, we used to sing songs, we used to eat together. And even today, I'll tell you what. Ashish is doing Mithai on Z,
Yeah.
and Mithai ka set is next to Simmer's set. So I remember I was just coming to my room early in the morning. It was around 7:30, 8 a.m. And I was about to get ready. Like I was waiting for the makeup artist to come. So I just came outside. I was just stretching my body, and I just saw Ashish, and I was like, and he was like, I'm like, तू यहाँ क्या कर रहा है? And I'm like, यहीं पे तो shoot हो रहा है. I'm like, तेरा भी हो रहा है. And like, हाँ, मेरा बाजू में. No, मेरा ये बाजू में. So whenever I'm shooting for Simar now, we sit together. It's like everything is back. With Ashish at least, we miss Aditi on set. But Aditi से मैं ऐसे ही मिलते रहता हूँ. We keep making reels. She keeps sending me. I keep sending her some reels, and then we are like, let's do this. I have some idea. Let's do that. So we keep doing that. We have a very, we are very tight friends. Still, touch wood.
And talking about social media, do you feel pressurized at times to get like followers who, because we have seen many actors speaking about how number of followers affect in them getting certain projects. Have you faced that?
This has been happening. Even I realized that when someone asked me, actually this happened 2-3 times, but because people are asking your कि आपका Instagram handle भेजो. But I'm like, that is new. That is something new. No one does that. I mean, if you want to ask me, you can just send me a script. I can make that audition. That still works. But what is Instagram profile? उससे क्या होगा? I mean, you want pictures? I have already sent them to you. You already know that. You already have them. But Instagram profile, and then you used to do, अरे हमें इतना कुछ इतने followers चाहिए था, तो हम उन्हीं को cast करेंगे. And I was like, wow, that is weird. Because there are a lot of people who are buying followers now. And I was never, I mean, what is the point of that? So, yeah, I mean, that is a thing to think about. That could be, I mean, I get it from their point of view as well, that, if they have a following, they'll get a reach for whatever work they have. If you want to cast them in a web show, to music videos, they'll go to people who have more following. I totally get that. But then what about the people who are new? They are talented. They have the talent in them. They have the fire in them. So I think industry should give more chance to new people, and it shouldn't be judged on the followers, according to me.
Talking about getting and giving a chance, like apart from, you have done theater, you're doing TV, now there's OTT as well. As an actor, do you have any inhibitions when it comes to taking a project on OTT?
I have a problem with. I still have a problem with doing the bold scenes that we talk about these days, and I have rejected a lot of projects because of that. Because I think I'm not ready, and I don't want to work in something which my family feels weird to watch. So yeah, if there is if it's demanded in the script, this now happens, then I might, go ahead with that. But the things that, there are some platforms who release karte hain, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I've been rejecting some really good shows as well because of some intimate scenes, and I don't think I'm still ready for that. Although if I get an opportunity and I think that the script is really strong, there's a good screenplay behind it, so I might do it.
That was it. Thank you, Akash, for being such a sport. It was great having you. Wish you all the
Thank
best.
you so
It was
much.
great talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. It's quite late,
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you.
Same here.